Hello.
Hey, what can I help you with?
Well, I'm a newlywed, and my wife wants me to get tested for any STDs.
I see. What's the problem then?
Well, I don't know anything about STDs.
Well, STDs, or sexually transmitted diseases, are diseases spread from person to person through sexual activity. And did you know that there are 65 million people in the U.S. living with an incurable disease? About 1/4 of the 50 million new STD cases are found in teens each year. That's about 10,000 teens affected every day.
Dang.
And there's one STD that is the fifth leading cause of death among adults from 25 to 44 years old.
Well, what is it? HIV?
Yes, HIV. You see, HIV is a disease that attacks the immune system until the immune system can't fight any infections at all. The final stage of HIV is AIDS, or acquired immune deficiency syndrome. The HIV virus attacks the T cells and makes new copies of itself. Then they start attacking the other cells, and so on. As the HIV virus cells increase, the amount of T cells decrease until the immune system can't fight any infections, and it usually ends in death.
How do you get it?
HIV can be contracted through blood, semen, vaginal secretions, or breast milk. It can be spread through sexual intercourse, sharing needles, or mother to baby. What's very scary about this disease is you may not show any symptoms for months or years. What could be flu symptoms might be a sign of a serious disease.
Is there any treatment?
Well, there is no cure, but there are combinations of drugs that may slow down the progression of HIV.
How do I protect myself?
I'm glad you asked that. The only way you to be freed of STDs is abstinence.
What's abstinence?
Abstinence is the decision to avoid risky behaviors such as sexual activity before marriage, the use of tobacco, alcohol, and drugs.
Is that all?
Yeah, I believe so. But here, take these pamphlets about the other STDs that are affecting men and women in the world.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.
Mr. Lincoln,
Hi, how can I help you?
my friends just died of an overdose, and I was wondering if you could educate me about drugs.
Okay, so drugs are substances that change the structure or function of the mind or body. Some are made in a lab and some are extracted from an animal, plant, or mineral. Most drugs can be injected, snorted, sipped, smoked, or taken by the mouth, and they are very addicting. Drugs can be grouped as a stimulant, depressant, hallucinogen, or narcotics.
What's a stimulant?
A stimulant is a drug that speeds up your central nervous system. For example, cocaine is an extremely addictive drug. The effect can range from 20 minutes to a few hours. It is extracted from the cocoa plant. It can lead to depression, weight loss, stroke, heart attack, death, and much more.
Anything else?
Yeah, some drugs called designer drugs can imitate other drugs. They are 100 times stronger than the drugs they're imitating.
Well, what happens to the people who are addicted to drugs?
There are rehab centers that specialize in being drug free, or there are counseling meetings.
So just stay away from drugs.
And remember, it all depends when you take the first hit, because if you like it, then you will continue the path for a lifelong of regret.
Okay, I will. Thank you.
Okay, take it easy.
Me, doctor, can I talk to you for a minute?
Sure thing. What do you need?
I think I'm an alcoholic, but I believe there's nothing wrong with that.
Well, you are wrong. Alcohol is a depressant, which slows down the central nervous system. Ethanol is a type of alcohol found in the alcoholic drinks that you may be drinking.
What are some factors that contribute to alcohol use?
Some people may choose to drink to escape problems, and their parents may also drink. May feel sad or lonely, want excitement or other things. Did you know that alcohol contributes to STD transmission? And 67% of domestic violence, 62% of rapes, 33% of suicides, and 50% of homicides. 41% of traffic fatalities as well. In the U.S., an alcoholic related accident occurs every 7 minutes.
What does alcohol use lead to?
Alcohol use leads to addiction, irreversible brain damage, damage to the heart, cirrhosis of the liver, and alcoholic hepatitis.
What are some short-term effects?
Short-term effects involve impaired judgment, hypothermia, slowing down of the heart rate, blood pressure, and many more.
What happens if you're driving under the influence?
What could happen could result in severe injuries or death. Now, you said that you think you're an alcoholic.
Yes.
An alcoholic is a person who is dependent on alcohol. There is an estimated 14 million alcoholics in the United States. Signs include dependent on the alcohol, loss of control, tolerance, health problems. I recommend programs such as AA or Alateen that will help you get into sobriety.
Okay, I will. Thank you. That helps a lot.
You're welcome. Have a nice day.